Hello, an apple. It will indeed continue to grow. I should probably close my window. It'd be unwelcome construction noises. Ah, screw the timer. Let's get started. I'm too excited, too thrilled to get into more money making. Alright. So we're doing well on money. We've got over a million, over $1 million, otherwise known as buckets of ducats. This is kind of a problem, though. We're losing out on people. My poor people are annoyed. Why? Well, cloth is not in great supply. Sloan come, Novgorod dipped yet. We keep a 20 to ourselves. Yeah, I guess they're running low on a lot of different goods. Yeah, Frankie was a big help with that in that regard. Okay, Novgorod's got a nice store of grain piled up. Got lots of warehouses. Ladoga, how are you doing on the grain? Could stand to have more. We make quite a bit of grain, so we make 28.8 grain here. How much does Novgorod eat in terms of its beer production? It eats 3.8, but then the city itself will need to eat quite a lot. Hey, Dusty, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we got our internet back late last night. Hopefully it doesn't go down again. Things are slowly returning to normal in Ottawa. Very slowly. And what else could we build here? We've got lots of hemp. We hardly eat any hemp at all. The thing is, I don't think we actually need all that many skins. Of course! I've been wanting to play Patrician III. Build another hunting lodge, maybe? Don't shame me for my choice of games. Yeah, let's build one more hunting lodge. What else are we good at here? Fish, hemp, pig iron, skins. Alright. Well, the thing I really care about, though, is Novgorod. I mean, they're pretty well supplied. Hey, they're there. How you doing? And yeah, we could use more hemp here. So I do have it piling up in. Good, good. I'm glad that you're doing well. Do you go? Oh, you don't even go to Ladoga. Who's here? The Sinking Debt. Where do you go? You do go between the two. maybe we could have you pick up, like, I don't know, 5 units of hemp in Ladoga, and then dump all the hemp you can into Stockholm. Hey there, FGs, how you doing? Oh, Stockholm needs grain. That's why the population there is so upset. Well, how would I solve that? Could make yet more grain in Ladoga. It's a short haul. Don't seem to be. You know what? Why don't I build yet another grain farm in Ladoga? Oh, I can't. I don't have enough bricks. Okay. Am I building a ship right now? I'm not. Could build yet another cog. Not a cog, yet another Hulk. Because they can hold a lot. But maybe a courier would make sense, because then it could go to Novgorod too. What I should probably do is have a big warehouse, turn Ladoga into a massive warehouse, and just have like the couriers running back and forth hauling stuff to Novgorod. So how many goods are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have 20 different goods. So in theory, I could have 20 ships running between, or maybe, yeah, I could have 20 ships running between Novgorod and Ladoga, just hauling one of each of those goods. I'm probably getting a bit ahead of myself, though. Yeah, I think I'm definitely getting ahead of myself. Ah, okay. So I actually already have a courier under construction here. Oh, pirates. These guys have guns. Why don't you go kill those pirates? Right. Do I have any ships under construction here? The shipyard is free. Okay. Oh, let's build like a regular cog, I think. And it could be the food ship. We need more hemp here. Why don't you just dump your iron goods there? Send you over to... Okay. Oh. Okay. Nope. Oh dear. Oh, this is stressful. Multi-ship combat is stressful. There's no pausing. Ah! Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, now the Dusty just has to board these other guys. Oh god. Mostly Ladoga. Okay, now go recapture our other ship. Somehow hasn't sank. Whew, okay. Well, this was expensive. Well, very few people try to make Novgorod the most prosperous city in the Hansa. Perhaps no one has. Well, I'm sure someone out there has done it. Alright, don't kill the boat. Just capture it, please. Some high intensity action. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to make yeah, we have 1,000,000 ducats. Novgorod is slowly growing. I haven't really been focusing on feeding Novgorod yet, so that's kind of what I'm looking into now, assuming this combat ever ends. So I'm trying to board this ship here, which is actually one of my ships. There we go. Whew. Okay. Alright, good. Well, that's good. We killed some pirates at the cost of our ships getting absolutely mauled. Repair. So yeah, why don't we go take a look at Novgorod here? So we've got 2,000, a bit over 2,000 people. You know, people aren't super satisfied. The church is tiny. I could fund the expansion for the church. What is it for an extension to the church again? Like 20,000? $20K. All right. Here you go, church. Is it just 20K per level? Next one is 40. Okay. Alright, so we're expanding the Novgorod church. Are we able to build anything inside the walls? No. Okay. So... Alright, and I wanted to join the guild. No. Where's the guild? Is there no guild hall here? Oh, there's the guild. 75,000. Yeah, I haven't had that experience at all, Calvin. Every time I seem to build anything outside the walls, regardless of where, it just gets destroyed. Aha. Oh, so by joining the guild, we learn about towns they know about. Demand for goods, skins, and pitch. And they offer good pottery, wine and pottery. Skins and pitch, they give wine and cloth. Honey and iron goods. Okay, so we could do a trip to Chania and bring iron goods. We'll come back with spices and pottery. Honey and iron goods. So I could make a bunch of honey production and send a convoy down to the Mediterranean, bring back spices. So how do I move to a town? Oh, that's fine, fish. The move button, very helpful. Here it is. I can't move here, though. Why not? Do I need to have a merchant's house? Where do I see my own rank? Company, competition. In my counting house, okay. Total? Or personal, maybe. Successful merchant. Right. How are things going here? So we're producing cloth and wool. Oh, traveling merchant is after the Hanseatic one? Oh, you can't move to Novgorod at all. Oh, man. That's going to be a real hamper on our growing that city. Well, I guess we'll just have to stuff it full of goods and make sure it's never wanting for anything. Right, so I have one weaving mill, and it eats 2.1 wool. So, and I have one wool farm. Okay. Oh, we could build grain here as well? Okay, but they're not very good at it. Right. And then they need honey. We could also produce honey here. So why don't we produce some honey? Wow, there's nothing else inside the walls. Vizu is not a good place to make honey. Why? It says it's effective at producing honey. Okay, well, let's build maybe a gabled house? Half-timbered house? Or have we unlocked this area for producing honey? Oh, I don't know, because we don't have bricks. Fine. To the office. Dump the... Oh, no. Okay, ship to the office. Dump the hemp. And then reactivate your route. Yeah, we've got a cog under construction. We are. We are trying to make Novgorod great. Alright. Is Stettin still heavily loaded with beer? It is. I'd order up another cog, but we don't have enough pitch here. Well, the Steve is in Gdansk, and Gdansk makes pitch. So why don't we dump a bunch of these iron goods, maybe even these skins, just to make some room for pitch. Buy up as much pitch as we can, and we'll bring that over to Stettin. And reactivate your route. Oh no, we need cloth. Okay. I have a ship nearby? The Dusty's repairing. Alex Mac is full. Jug meat. Yeah. It's fine. Are there any ships with nothing to do? No, they're all pretty busy. Well, let's just grab the Steve and send him up to Visby. Because I know I have cloth there. I can sell our beer. Certainly can sell our iron goods. And yeah, then you can bring the cloth down to Stettin. Alright, finish that career in Novgorod. Would anyone like to name this career? Any interests? We could name it the How. HBS How. Adeline? HMS Adeline. Alright. The HBS Adeline. Okay. By some blind luck, do we have a captain here? No. What about in Ladoga? Any captains? No. Stockholm? Captains? No. Bisbee? Any captains about? Nope. What about Stettin? No captains. Okay, do we have anything in Novgorod you could be picking up? I guess you could grab the beer. I kind of rather just add you to an existing convoy. Yeah, like the Jugmeat convoy. Whatever Jugmeat is doing, I'm sure they could use more capacity. Oh right, you need some sailors. Jugmeat, what are you doing? Okay, you're just doing the oh right, you need to have cannons on a convoy. Alright, well, back to work then. Okay, here's a convoy. What is your route? You're the feed route, aren't you? Oh no, you're just doing beer. Okay, no, you are the feed route. What does Reval produce? Reval produces grain and salt. It might be useful to buy that stuff here. Buy salt. I guess we don't need to buy grain, but the salt could be handy. And then we can sell to the town. Where am I buying the salt at? I should get my price list. Yeah, we've got our internet back late last night. It's very exciting. So the most obvious way to celebrate is with some Patrician III. A game known for its excitement. So salt, they say the buying price is 25. And then they suggest selling salt at a rate of 33 minimum. All right, so let's sell it at a minimum price of 33. All right, we buy salt and Reval. We can sell to... Oh no! Undo? Okay. Whew. We can sell to Stockholm. Sell to Ladoga. And even sell to Novgorod. Okay, good. You guys head on down to there. Ah, yes, the Steve has returned. Ship to the office. Just dump the cloth. Alright, you can get back to your normal job. Okay. You can finally build a ship. Well, I actually don't have that much time today. So this is probably going to be like a 3 or 4 hour stream around there. So I didn't want to get into a C3 map. Because a C3 map will take like, I don't know, takes about 6 to 7 hours on average. Yeah, let's build another cog here. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to start up some businesses in Reval. So Adeline joined the HBS Louis on his journeys. As they seek to feed people. Uh-oh, the sinking debt is under attack. Well, can't do much about it. Well, I've got the Death's Head and the Loyal Gobbo over here. Maybe they could go kill the pirate afterwards. No, looks like they got away. And okay, the sinking debt managed to escape. Okay, yeah, I went on a bit of a building spree at the start of the stream, so we lost some money, but it's fine. Of course. I also seem to be moving out my iron goods more quickly than I can manage them. And we're running low on people. Why is that? Could pay to extend the church. There we go. Have 20 grand. I think we could also feed the poor. Maybe with a good amount of beer. Here, yeah, let's just make all the poor people drunk. It's way too much? Oh well. Yeah, I won't be doing any pirating, that's for sure. 20 would have been fine. Well, we'll flood the city with drunks now. We make 146 iron goods. Could I be making more? How's it going, Dennis? Oh, pretty well. Well, these things eat an awful lot of pig iron. Oh, that's the total consumption. Shit day at work? Ah, sorry to hear that. Shit days at work are no fun. Oh, we're actually eating more pig iron than we make. Alright, well, that means I should make some more iron smelters. Oh, well, one more iron smelter. And if I can make one more iron smelter, I can probably make one more workshop. Okay. Excellent. We finished our cog in Stockholm. Yes, they're hogging up all the pig iron. So, would anyone like to name a boat? Got a ship available for naming. We've already got our fish lips. And, 2D Mao, but it won't let me? Okay. HBS Novgorod. HBS Hot Tub? Alright. I like that one. HBS Hot Tub. Oh, Hot Tub Trade Machine. Ah, can't fit that. A really fun, but really dumb movie. Hot Tub Time Machine. It's pretty great. It's really dumb, though. Alright. I want to set up another trade route with this guy. So we're going to go and manually trade stuff. So it looks like a hot tub time machine. Yeah. Oh man, that movie's dumb. It's so good though. So okay, let's actually use my request stream. So we've got the hot tub. Next up will be the evergreen. All right, and we are pumping out the boats. So feel free to put in boat names. So I've got quite a few boats on the way. Alright, we need more sailors. A minimum of 10. We'll hire the minimum. And send you down to Visby. I'll sell off the iron goods. Sell the beer. Oh, we can sell these skins even. And the wine. Copy machine. Now the amount of characters I have is a bit limited, so try to keep the lengths of the names short. I guess we could go check out Gdansk. We'll try it, but we may or may not be able to fit that in. Sell down the cloth. Forgiven? Alright. Let's see. Is there a captain here? No captain. Alright. Let's go check out Rostock. Ooh, we could sell that wool for good money. Sell off our stocks of wine. Okay, the honey is too cheap. Sell our cloth. Yeah, we can even make marginal profits on the beer. So get stuck in the Novgorod channel? Yeah, we'll try not to. No captains. Ah, that's why I recognize that name. It's that boat that got stuck in the Suez Canal. No captain. Mm. No captain. Mm. Just want to double check on my... Nope, no. You're going to Oslo. My warehouses? Yeah, my beer is just piling up like crazy up here. You still have your grain? You still have your grain? Good. Bisbee. Yeah, you've got modest amounts of honey and cloth. That's fine. How's your production? Seems to be okay. Where's my counting house? Here we go. So we make 1,400 honey, 21 cloth. Um, it's already been resolved. People can put in more than one request. There isn't a there shouldn't be a timer on it. I don't think. Because there's only 4 names in the queue right now. You might need to refresh your page, Callan? I don't know. Okay, nothing's looking crazy backed up here. Nothing's looking backed up here. Yeah, okay. It's just the beer in Stettin. I need to move this beer before we overwhelm my warehouse. Bum, bum, bum. Should I build another cog or go all the way and build another Hulk? Yeah, let's just Hulk out. The HBS Howie, okay. And then we'll have the HBS Silent E. Ah, the Dusty Convoy is ready again. Alright, well, these guys... We can just send them on there. What? Oh, they probably don't have enough crew. Maybe they need more cannons, too? And we may as well buy up the cutlasses. Okay, you're already well armed. Okay, Dalinar is doing fine. Okay. Let's send... What? No, 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 no. The ship no longer fulfills the requirements of a convoy leader. What's wrong? Well, don't dismiss any sailors. Ah, she needs a minimum of 20. Okay. What happens if I dismiss these sailors? Will they then immediately be available for hire? Or would it be easier to... Ah, okay. We can... maybe do this. Now can you sail? Yeah, okay. Why would I want to dissolve that convoy? Yeah, I think so. In 3 you could like I think in 3 you can hire sailors, move them between towns, and then drop them off. Nope, we want to crew up the Dusty. She's meant to be a warship. Maybe head down to Gdansk. Okay, Rostock. You can sell some of that beer. Any captains? No captains. Head over to Lubeck. Any captains? No captains. You can sell the cloth you've got. And head up to Aalborg. Oh, it's not a thing in this one either? Okay. Uh-oh. Well, Hot Tub's about to get pillaged. Oh, very good. We can... Oh, that was the Dalamar. Gross. How did I do that before? Because there's a way to transfer the crew between the ships. No. Well, the Dalamar also needs some crew. Select one ship. And then right-click the other's name. Doesn't seem to be working. What if I... Okay, here we go. Oh, I can't give a... Ah, because Dusty's full of beer, right. Well, let's sell off some of that beer. There we go. Okay, now reform your convoy. Join that convoy. And you guys can reactivate your convoy. Were you plundered? You were. Oh well. Captains? No captains. You can sell your beer for good money, though. And... oh, not enough sailors, you say? Okay. Alright, head on up to Oslo. Excellent. We finished another cog in Stettin, and this will be the HBS Evergreen, suggested by Volkrin. And... it's going to be real annoying trying to... well, let's load you up with beer. I guess we could send you all the way to Bruges. Oh yeah, you need sailors too, don't you? Let's give you just a few extra sailors and head you over to Bruges. No, cannot journey to the Kiel Canal. I think we're a few hundred years too early for that. Sell off the beer. There's no captain here, right? No. Okay. Head up to Bergen. No captain. Okay, sell the beer. Head over to Edinburgh. Hey, you made the long, arduous journey to Bruges. Sell off some of your beer. And see if you can find a captain. No captain. Hey there, Merrick. I mean, that's not really an objective. So I don't think I will. No captains. Is Helsinki a city? I guess we could do some Helsinki then. Helsinki could be useful. It's nice and close to Novgorod. Could be an extra source of supplies. Is it fixed what goods they produce? Goods production is fixed, okay. Any captains? Nope. Any captains? No. Any captains? No. Okay, any captains here? Hey, a captain. Alright, you're hired. Alright. What do I want the hot tub to do? Well, I have an awful lot of beer just piling up in Stettin. So, why don't we distribute this beer? So you could go from maybe Stettin, Rostock, Malmo, Oslo, Bergen, Oslo, Bergen, come back like this. So Malmo, Oslo, Bergen, come back down to Groningen. These guys produce beer, don't they? Yeah. So we could maybe pass those guys by. Where's the little statue? There it is. These guys don't make beer. Yeah, so Groningen, Ripon, Aalborg. Aalborg, Lübeck, and then back again. Okay. There are how, yeah. They don't have like that much. Somewhat amusingly, they don't have that much of an impact on you, as far as I know. What they mostly do is they just kill everybody in the town. So they will impact you in the sense that like you lose all your workers. What do you guys make in Stettin anyway? Make pottery. Okay. Oh, not in Stettin. Rostock. So I guess you could buy pottery. Is that the right price? Yeah. Okay. And then in Malmo, we'll continue to sell beer to the town. What do we make in Malmo here? Cloth, leather, meat, wool. Okay. So how about in Malmo? You buy meat and leather if it's cheap. Just gonna double check my purchasing prices here. Okay, so they suggest 900 for a purchasing price on meat, and then leather they suggest a price of 250. Yeah, you just buy up as much of that as you can. Okay, so this is Malmo. Oslo, what do you make? Whale oil. That was the hot tub, right? Yes. Did I set up Malmo properly? I did. Yeah. Okay. So Oslo, you will be selling beer and then buying whale oil. Is that the right price for whale oil? Yeah, $70. Good. Then Bergen. What do we buy in Bergen? I guess whale oil, leather, meat. Yeah. So we sell. We buy. Okay, what does Groningen make? Bricks, grain, hemp, timber. I don't want to buy any of that, so we will just sell. And Ripon, they make pottery and whale oil. So we sell beer and we buy pottery and whale oil. Aalborg, I'm pretty sure makes leather and meat. They also make whale oil, okay. So buy. Okay. Lubeck makes nothing I really want to be buying, so we will just sell you whatever beer is left. Okay, and then we will readjust the Stettin thing. So you're going to be dumping the meat, leather, and whale oil you've picked up. No, don't sell it. Just dump it into the office. Alright, so is meat, leather, and whale oil that I ordered this guy to buy? Oh, and pottery, right. Okay, so you're buying pottery in Rostock, leather and meat in Malmo, whale oil in Oslo, leather and meat whale oil in Bergen, just sell beer in Groningen. I guess he could tell you to buy pottery there too. It's unlikely that there will be cheap pottery there since it's a bad production town, but never know. Buy the pottery. So then in Ripon we buy whale oil and pottery. Aalborg we buy leather, meat, whale oil. Lubeck we just sell beer and then we dump all that stuff in Stettin. Okay. So let's activate that. Stop for repairs in Stettin. Sure. I'm not sure when I'll be done though, Merrick. Probably another few hours at least. If you're able to hang around, I guess. Okay, cool. It's 5 o'clock here. Okay, super. Right, this guy is looking for goods. It would be nice if there was a way to see the ships that stop into a place. Dev said, what's your route? So you go Stockholm, Visby, Turin, Gdansk, Stettin, Rostock, back to Stettin, Malmo, and then back to Stockholm? What are you even doing in this route? You sell beer to Stockholm, but don't pick anything up? Yeah, I think you're meant to just be distributing beer. So maybe we actually remove Gdansk entirely. Or even leave it as a sell town in case there's ever a weird shortage. You pick up in Stettin. You sell to Rostock. And we're selling in Stettin? Let's just remove that stop. Selling in Rostock. Selling in Malmo. So I think Stockholm has... Oh no, okay. Okay. Alright, so yeah, their whole job is just distributing beer. Why do you have iron goods? Is that the same ship? Yeah, he's got iron goods he hasn't been able to sell anywhere. Mainly because he wasn't told to sell them. How about it just say, you sell iron goods in all these towns. Yeah, okay. And then that way those iron goods will gradually just empty out. Well, maybe I should tell you to pick up iron goods. Sure. Grab as many iron goods as you can in Stockholm, and then you'll continue your loop. Okay. You're on your way there. Okay. I do seem to be able to ship the cloth out of here at a reasonable rate. I don't think I'm actually distributing my honey, though. Okay, we can get another weaving mill going. Because this one... He eats 2.1. This guy puts out 3.5, so I'm going to need another sheep farm. Certainly looks like there's room up here. Oh, no, we don't have enough bricks. Okay. I could add honey. Add honey distribution to this route. Yeah, why don't you grab honey from Visby? We'll just sell honey to all the towns along the way. Okay. Okay, good. All right, there's something else I wanted to set up in Stockholm. And yeah, that was getting some fishermen's huts going. Which ship is this? This is a jug meat. Oh, you just dump all this stuff here. Grab like a good load of hemp. You can go drop it off in Stockholm. Is there a captain here for the Evergreen? No. I think I did hire a captain, so I have to recheck everything. Hot tub is under attack. Well, we'll just have to be plundered. Am I set to sell hemp here? No, okay. We're holding on to hemp for our own needs. Is it possible the problem is just not enough homes? I mean, the houses appear to be filling up. Also, does it matter where I build the merchant house? Like, if I build a merchant house next to all this dirty industry, is it going to be happy? Oh, let's find out. Does it matter where you build houses? Excellent. I'm gonna mix all the houses in with the industry then. So we need timber. Let's buy up some timber. You can build a school to attract more people. Interesting. We don't have nearly enough bricks. Stockholm needs grain. is a starvation price. Okay. So I guess this 36 grain I'm putting out here isn't quite enough to supply them. Check the marketplace here. Demand at 3K. Market Hall. Okay. In Stockholm? Consumption. So they eat 17... They eat 17 grain. I wonder what Novgorod is eating right now. Novgorod eats 16 between businesses and the grain. Maybe I should switch this to just dump into the office. Okay, so he goes Stockholm to Ladoga. In Stockholm, you dump grain, you buy up fish, you sell beer, you grab iron goods, and you sell salt. Okay. And then you go to Ladoga, where you buy fish, you load up on a few units of hemp, grain, and beer. You dump a minimum of 10, well, you dump your 10 into Ladoga. Then you go to Novgorod, where you grab more beer, you sell fish, and you dump as much grain as you can. You dump whatever you have, you sell whatever you can to Novgorod, and then you sell salt. You then go back to Ladoga, where you're picking up more grain, selling more stuff. Go to Reval, where you're buying salt if it's cheap, buying iron goods if it's cheap, and selling beer. Maybe just stop buying iron goods here. Because Reval also makes grain, doesn't it? Why don't, since I'm having trouble having enough grain, why don't you buy grain in Reval if it's cheap? Because then your next stop is Stockholm, where you're going to be dumping it. It says it's an effective grain producer. Okay, so let's reactivate this guy. I mean, Ladoga itself is eating quite a bit of grain. So I think I need yet more grain farms here. build a half-timbered house in the hopes that it will allow me to build another grain farm. Oh, we don't have enough bricks. Well, I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep the grain production near Novgorod and Stockholm to reduce the travel times. I kind of do need some salt, so I'm tempted to start producing grain and salt in Reval, just to keep stuff moving. Alborg, do you have a captain for me? You do. Excellent. You're hired. Okay. Oh yes, yeah. So they still have variable production even if they're quote unquote effective, which is really annoying. So they're bad at making leather and meat. Who's the nearest effective producer of leather and meat? Malmo. Do we make salt here? We do make salt here. Do I actually produce salt here? No, but I could buy the salt. So maybe bring... Because I am going to want to be producing my own leather and meat at some point, I think. Because we need to supply Novgorod with it. Aalborg is great at meat. It's so much further than Malmo. Aalborg, do you make salt? Leather and meat. Timber. It's true, I haven't been to a bathhouse in a long time. Where is the bath? Where are you, bathhouse? Is there no bathhouse in Aalborg? Surely they always have a bathhouse. Town hall. I don't even know what the bathhouse looks like. I haven't been there in so long. Do not all towns have bathhouses? Does not appear to be a bathhouse here. There it is. Dirty Danes. Let's have a bath. A bath at last after more than 3 weeks. I think it's been a lot more than 3 weeks. Right. I guess Aalborg isn't that far. Could build a counting house in Aalborg and do our meat production here. Alright, let's build a trading office in Aalborg. Oh yeah, and you found a captain. Good. So, we're gonna have you go do Aalborg. What route do I want for you? Aalborg. I think Aalborg and Stettin for sure, because Stettin's going to be supplying your salt. Aalborg to Stettin. Could do like a weird supply run. Do maybe Stettin, Aalborg, Malmo, Visby, Stockholm, Ladoga? Ladoga, Reval, Visby, Malmo, Aalborg again? Alright, so Aalborg to... Aalborg to Stettin. Stettin to... Visby. Visby to Stockholm. Stockholm to Ladoga. Competition I was so fond of. Patty 3... What do you... Patty 3 competition? I don't know what you're talking about. So we stop in Ladoga. Maybe we get... Okay, alright, so what am I doing here? Aalborg, I want to be dumping salt, picking up meat and leather. Maybe selling beer and stuff as well. We go to Stettin. Maybe sell meat, leather, buy salt, pick up beer. So let's pop by Reval on the way back. Or do I just go straight to... Yeah, because in Reval you could buy salt, right? Reval you buy salt. Hit up Visby. Hit up Stettin, and then you go back to Aalborg. Am I really? Well, I guess with having the amount of trade auto routes I have running, time would pass more quickly. Okay, so in Aalborg, I would be buying leather and meat, selling beer, and selling salt. At least for right now, and then once I get production chains operating, you can actually just be dumping. Okay. Then in Stettin, your number one priority is actually going to be buying salt. Then you just grab whatever beer you can. And sell meat and leather. Then you go to Visby. We'll be selling beer, leather, and meat. Then you go to Stockholm. You sell beer, leather, and meat. Then you're in Ladoga. I want you to grab grain. You can sell leather and meat. I guess you could sell beer to the town as well. In Raval, you can sell beer, leather, and meat, and I would like you to buy grain and buy salt. Maybe instead of double tapping Visby, we double tap Stockholm. And in Stockholm, as you have now picked up some grain, you'll be dumping all that grain into the office. I guess you could keep trying to sell any meat and leather you have. The real purpose is to just dump more grain here. Maybe on just this trip if you have any space, you can fill up on iron goods. And then in Stettin, you'll be buying salt, and that's our #1 priority. Guess grab whatever beer you can get. And dump whatever iron goods you've acquired. And why not sell leather and meat? Okay, so he finishes his route in Stettin, then you head back up to Aalborg, where you can sell the salt and beer. Hey, thanks for the sub, so Skip. Much appreciated. Juggy, what are you doing? Okay, you're just inactive at the moment. Let's reactivate you. And Evergreen. Oh, that's that big long route I just set up. You can repair in Stockholm. And we'll activate you. How's the church doing? Here, have 10 grand. And we'll donate some food. And we'll have a nice prayer. Poor people are annoyed. Okay, what goods do the poor care about? Maybe I should lower my sell price for grain? It was, yes. Um, it's actually not as crazy as it may sound. What do the poors need? See. Okay, so it says for the poor, the top goods are beer, fish, grain, and timber. Um, then afterwards, it's leather, meat, pottery, salt, whale oil, wool. Um, hmm. Yeah, I'm a top 1% Twitch guy. Yeah, this is the big times over here. Um, okay, so why don't I just focus on making sure Novgorod never runs out of those things? Um, I do tell you to sell. Oh no, have you buying from the town? Okay, well the price is extremely low, so it's fine. Um, since grain is more meant to be feeding people, I want it here more to keep everybody fed. Let's drop our sell price of grain down to 130. Okay, and then fish. So they like having fish available. I don't make fish anywhere. I could start producing fish in Ladoga. Further cement Ladoga as my breadbasket city. So we make fish and we make hemp. We just need to supply. I would then just need to supply salt, which is fairly easy to ship in. Also, let's pay for an extension of the church. Yeah, see how Ostia to Novgorod's Roma. Well, I'm planning on eventually turning Ladoga into Novgorod's warehouse, because the large ships can dock with Ladoga, so they can haul in all the big goods, and then I'll have feeder ships bring it down to Novgorod. Um, uh, right. So right now my problem is I don't have enough bricks in Ladoga to build the fishermen's huts. Um, Alright, hot tub, you're not doing a whole lot. I'm going to conscript you to go and buy up as many bricks as we can. We'll buy bricks all the way up to like 120. Okay. You're not knowing who Lucky is? Yeah, Lucky's great. I like watching Lucky streams. Alright. The hot tub is full of bricks. I was sitting at over $1 million earlier. Let's reactivate your route. But I've been spending, been pretty spendthrift here. Yeah, I'm not sure how much Lucky would like that, being called a Francophone Canadian. I get the feeling, I don't know for sure, but I get the impression Lucky is a West Montrealer. And West Montrealers are some of the most virulently Anglophone people you will ever encounter. Does he speak French? Or do you assume he speaks French? His first language of instruction was French. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Then he's probably a bit like me. Okay. Hey, we finished our Hulk in Stockholm. And this will be the HBS, the HBS cog. Cog in machine? No. Or maybe just machine? I don't know, Bummer. What do you say? Well, I'm not even Francophone, Kaladin. I'm an Anglophone. This is not a cog? Yeah. This is not a cog? Ah. Or maybe HBS not a cog? There we go. Okay, that's one. What is the not a cog going to do? Could have you be a maybe a heavy grain ship. So do I have grain piling up here? I do, actually. Yeah, well, not how it works in a bilingual society, huh? That'd be a bit like, that'd be a bit like saying, it'd be a bit like saying if you speak English, you're an Englishman. Being in the Francophonie does not mean you're a Francophone. Francophone is native French speaker. As is primary language at phone at primary language at home and in day-to-day life would be is what makes someone a francophone. If that's their main language, then they're a francophone. I'm an anglophone, yes. I grew up in Quebec, but I'm an anglophone. Ah, mais Ramvic dit que je dois parler en français pour au moins une minute. Alors, on va continuer en français. Alors, monsieur, ceci n'est pas une cog. Non, c'est pas comme ça, oui, un francophone, c'est quelqu'un qui parle le français comme leur langue maternelle. C'est pas seulement quelqu'un qui parle le français. T'es confus au nom du terme. Non, pour en général, seulement parlant un. Je ne suis pas un russophone parce que je parle un peu de russe. Alors, puisque Alpha Gamma, disons Alpha Gamma, lui, il peut parler anglais. Est-ce que lui est anglophone? Malgré le fait qu'il est anglophone, qu'il est un allemand et il parle allemand comme son langue maternelle, lui est un anglophone? Je dirais que non. Il n'est pas un anglophone. Il parle l'anglais, il peut parler l'anglais, mais il n'est pas un anglophone. Non, c'est pas ce que ça veut dire, Kaladin. Je ne suis pas d'accord. Je ne suis pas d'accord du tout. Ok. Alors, Monsieur Nantacog, toi, qu'est-ce que tu vas faire? Ben, première chose, on a besoin d'une capitaine pour toi. On n'a pas de capitaine ici. Alors, allons-y à la Doga. Et qu'est-ce qui arrive avec mon argent maintenant? Ben, je dépense trop d'argent, c'est qu'est-ce qui arrive. Construction. I think that's been about a minute. No, like, okay, to me, saying someone is a francophone or an anglophone, you're talking about their native language, not just languages that they can speak. Like, someone who's learned English doesn't become an anglophone. Yeah, and to me, that's just completely incorrect. Adding phone on the end is that's denoting your primary language. Maybe I'm just mistaken on. I don't know. So file is someone who's interested in something. So for example, I could call myself a Russophile because I am interested in Russian history, Russian language, Russian culture. I mean, it's not really a political thing, and well, I mean, I guess it sort of is, but it's a term in Canada, but it's wrong outside of Canada. Anglophonic population. All right. Well, maybe I'm being blinded by the Canadian usage of the word. In Canada, if you say someone is an anglophone, that means it's their primary language. And francophone means French is their primary language. Lizard doesn't think I am? Okay. Maybe I'm just being gaslighted by by Howe and Kaladin. Oh boy, why did I do that? Do we have a captain here? No. I should check, see all these places. Yeah. Yeah, but the term Anglophone or Francophone is not especially political. That's all I was trying to say. Yes, language politics are 100% a thing in Canada. No, it is not, Kaladin. It de facto is, but it is not formally a requirement to be the Prime Minister of Canada. No, it's not a requirement at all. There are many cabinet ministers and so on that have had positions in government who did not speak French. So the francophonie is like is a bit like the Commonwealth, but for the French, and it's just all countries that have significant French-speaking populations, and it's sort of like a cultural club. It would be a requirement in Quebec, so 100% would be a requirement in Quebec, mainly because you would never get elected in Quebec if you didn't speak French, but. But no, in Canada, you don't technically have to be a French speaker to become the Prime Minister. Practically, you do, because you can't really win the election if you're not going to win any elections if your Prime Minister candidate doesn't speak French, because you will lose all your seats in Quebec. But it is technically not mandatory to speak French to be the Prime Minister. Ireland is in the Francophonie? Huh. I didn't know that. Okay, the Incredible is being attacked. These are some incredibly bold pirates. So I should be able to stomp these guys. So I'm thinking I'll kill one of them and capture the other. All right, let's capture this one. Oops. Ouch. Come on. Okay, well, that guy's dead. Alright, come on, catch him. I really want to catch this guy. Yeah, he might actually get away, because he's a cog, and my ship is a Hulk. Come on. Can't tell if I'm gaining on him. Come on, just a little closer. Unfortunately, that's only a Patrician IV thing. You can't target the sails in this one. There we go. Free ship time. There are in Patrician IV, but not in, as far as I can tell, not in Patrician III. The Kaladin would certainly correct me if I'm wrong about that. Okay, well, the Incredible has captured a ship. So that's a free cog for us, but you guys need to go back to... go back there. Is there a captain here? There's not. Okay, not a cog. Continue down to Riga. Amusingly enough, the Quebecois don't necessarily like the French all that much, which is kind of funny. Okay, you guys get yourselves patched up. Are you being repaired? Oh, why are you headed over to Oslo? Oh, well, I guess you can get yourself repaired in Oslo, since you're about to die. There's... Oh, first we'll rename you, and this will be the Enver Given, HBS Enver Given. Get prepared. They are so they don't like the French that much because they are Quebecois. They are not French. And the French act smoothly towards the Quebecois because Quebec French has a strong accent and uses a lot of vocabulary that is considered archaic in France. Um, and so because of that, they can sometimes ooh, the heck? Okay. No, Captain. For example, to say get off the bus in Quebec, you'd say débarquer de l'autobus, which is literally disembark from the bus, which sounds a bit weird to a French speaker from outside of Quebec. I mean, that's part of it, but it's more about you know, not the a sort of arrogant attitude towards them. Metropolitan Quebecois is just you. Well, mm, mm, it's a bit similar to how the British behave towards Americans. That sort of look down their nose disdain kind of stuff. It's like that's sort of how it's how sort of how the French behave towards Quebec. But I think the it bothers the Quebecois a lot more because they have there's a bit of a chip on the shoulder about language, right? So have the French say they don't really speak French really annoys the people from Quebec, especially if they're kind of yeah, it's true. It's true. But it's I think it especially rankles people in Quebec because language is such a touchy issue in Quebec. The Steve is being attacked by St. Peter. I mean, have you listened to Jake talk about Americans? Like ever? He does not. They don't exactly mince their words. Or other Englishmen talk about Americans? Evergreen is under attack. This St. Peter fellow is a real pain in the butt. You guys at least have some guns. Let's see if you can't deal with him. I think they have some pretty plantations and stuff as well. Oh, Okay. Well, I mean, like, if you look at the old plantation mansions and stuff, they're very pretty. Like, they're objectively nice looking, but, you know, that's, there's a reason how, there's a way they got so nice. And it's not a very good one. Um, it's true. Mm, let's try to send the Gobbo in the way of this pirate. Just slave labor gets things done, I guess. Alright, the pirate didn't fall for the bait. Back to the route. Did we finish our counting house in Aalborg yet? We did. Okay. So maybe we should get going on cattle farms. I'll start with one for now. Well, that's all I have the bricks for anyway. Um, yeah, we need salt. Is my purchase price of salt too low? Yeah, maybe I'm setting this price too low, I think. It's pretty important that we actually buy the salt. Um, what do they suggest for a buy price? They say buy it at 25. Hmm. Yeah. I'm going to be right back in just a moment. All right. Um, I could even consider producing salt in Reval. I need to supply timber. Probably be better to... Yeah, I think it'd be much better to produce salt in Stettin. Because at least there's timber production here, and I know that timber is a input for salt. So we'll build a salt works here. And yeah, Ladoga is in dire need of salt. But we have salt. Maybe it's just that the trading office isn't being told to hang on to it. So buy from the town. And maybe hold on to... Keep a minimum... Try to buy up to 20. There, I'll buy the initial 20. Okay, this is the fishy here. What do the Kaladin and Travis McCree do? Where are you? So you go to Stockholm. Okay, you just do a tight run. Stockholm, Visby, Novgorod, Ladoga. Okay. So you're selling beer, you're dumping cloth, you're selling honey, grabbing iron goods. In Visby, you're picking up cloth, selling beer, buying honey. Let's switch that to transferring honey from the town. Buying pottery, you grab a little bit of wool. And you're just selling all the stuff. Maybe grab grain in Ladoga. Oh no! Undo. Okay. Yeah, grab grain in Ladoga. And then you can dump grain into the office. It's kind of like a puzzle to figure out, Hannibal. So I could certainly see it not being everyone's idea of fun. But I'm certainly enjoying it. There's a reason I've been streaming Patty 3 almost every day for the last, well, whenever I could. Is there a reason viewer reduction stats? Well, it hasn't been very effective at viewer reduction strats. I've got like 30 people watching me, which is like decent for me, I'd say. Okay. Sugar is becoming much more common moving to plantations in the Caribbean and Canaries. But at this time period, in the 15th century, I could imagine sugar being more expensive than salt, like raw sugar, but I don't know. Were people making sugar out of beets yet? Or would they have just used honey as a sweetener? If anything at all. So we're building that cattle farm. What are the inputs for cattle farms again? It's technically a raw business. Cattle farms eat 5.07 salt and 0.14 timber. So let's tell the trading office. Well, once we employ an administrator, your job is going to be to buy salt, buy timber. I want you to keep, let's say, 20 salt, and they really don't need much timber, so I guess 5. Okay, and just buy that stuff up. And did I finish the production of my salt maker? No, still on its way. How are the houses doing here? It could be bigger, I guess. I could even make fish here. Yeah, because we have everything we need to also make fish. So Stettin would be pretty good for producing fish. Although we're doing it here anyway. Alright, how much does a fishery need? It needs 14 salt and 0.7 hemp. So let's tell the trading office. Okay, well, you're keeping 10 hemp, that's fine. Salt by up to 20. Okay, it's also fine then. So that will keep it supplied. We're low on workers. Rich people are dissatisfied. Sucks to be them. How's the church doing? Not currently planning more extensions. Let's donate some beer to poor people. Hopefully attract some more. And which ship is that? There we go. And Ladoga, instead of buying, just grab the goods, since we're now producing fish there. I really wouldn't mind producing my own amount of fish oil. Not fish oil, whale oil. So I'll build a little bit of... I'll build one. And we still need workers. Do, 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 do. The Incredible is still being repaired. I think my grain stocks are improving a little bit here. Okay. So you grab as much grain as you can when you're in Stettin. And you can dump the grain in Stockholm. And buy grain in Gdansk and Torun. Yeah, because I'm keeping Novgorod very well supplied in grain. This is good. Possibly even too well supplied. But I kind of want there to be excess grain here to get backed up. And maybe even grabbing the beer too efficiently. So I want to make sure there's always beer in Novgorod. Well, it seems like there's enough to be satisfying those demands. Okay. So beer and grain appear to be well satisfied in Novgorod. Fish. Fish is the next thing I want to have a good supply of. Stock of goods. Trading office. You can sell fish to the town. Let's even drop the rate at which we sell to the town down to like 120. The goal here is to keep the city well supplied. What's the sell price on fish? They suggest 490. I'll keep it like that for now, I guess. Okay, where's the fish lips? Here's the fish lips. I also want you grabbing fish. Keep this at one hemp. Well, maybe the hemp can go up top. So yeah, you're grabbing hemp, fish, and grain, and you're dumping beer. Okay. And dump fish as well. Okay. Am I like backing up with hemp here? Kind of. We could sell the hemp to the town. They suggest selling at a price of 500, but let's make sure Novgorod is well supplied. We'll keep it at a price of 440. I don't currently produce any skins in Novgorod. Could start producing skins here. Oh, we can make honey in Novgorod? Is there... Yeah, there's apparently no room. I mean, it looks like a hunting lodge would fit in here, or in here. Could try it. See if that'll prompt it into allowing us to have a house. Nope. Nope, the game refuses to be fooled. Well, let's risk a hunting lodge over here. Stock of goods. I guess sell iron goods to the town, but keep like 20 on hand. Okay, iron goods. When you get to Novgorod, instead of just selling to the town, I want you to transfer. Maybe instead of transferring max, transfer, say, 25 to the town. Trucking stream is starting up? Ooh. I do want to watch that trucking stream. Okay, Hamburg. Yeah, why don't we go right into Jake. I would like to catch this trucking stream. I quite enjoy the trucking streams. So we'll save. And not that Jake needs the extra views or anything, but you guys can collect a few more points by sticking around for the raid. So let's all go enjoy Jake's trucking and travel blog, and I'll catch you all next time. Have a good one, everybody.